Staying up. I'm wilding out. I'm leaning in.
Hey, what's up guys? Today we have the new Jivi JSP 47. It's one of the new, well, not exactly flagship, but one of the premium phones. However, Jivi is known for shelling out phones, good quality phones at a very aggressive pricing. So is this. So this guy costs just under 4,300, or you might get it for around that price on different online stores. On Snapdeal, I think it was 4,300. So it's a slim 9.3mm, runs on 4.4 KitKat, and there are some other quick information here. 4.5-inch screen, 450 by 854 pixels of resolution. It's an IPS display. 4,300. Remember, 3G KitKat, dual SIM, and 5MP back camera, 0.3MP front camera. You have 4 GB of internal storage, 512 MB of RAM, a 1.2 GHz dual core processor, 1650 mAh battery, and it also supports a micro SD card. So the moment you open the box here, on top you'll see the phone. We'll come back to the phone just in a bit. Inside you'll have the stickers and stuff, and then your 700 milliampere wall adapter. This that 1650 mAh battery, and then the earphones, which are, well, not very premium, but did you expect anything premium at 4,300? They're giving this, that's good. In fact, you also have the in-ear noise cancelling type of earphones here. You see the rubber earbud there. They'll go and fit into your ear canals very nicely and will in fact give you some noise cancellation. And then you have your micro USB 2.0 cable, and then some manuals like service center guide and your warranty stuff, So all the accessories you generally expect with the phone are there. So that's our phone, the Jivi JSP 47. So as I told you, 4.5-inch screen. You have 450 by 854 pixels of resolution. On top, that 0.3MP front camera. You have LED lights and then sensors and stuff. And your earpiece there, the shortcut keys. On the side, you have this nice, aluminum color accent. However, this phone is whole plastic, and it's kind of quite cheap plastic actually. You feel all plasticky everything, and both front and the back attracts a lot of fingerprints. We have a screen guard on, but still it says it attracts a lot of fingerprints. Also gets scratches and stuff. It's not protected by any Gorilla Glass and those kind of protections. So you make sure you have at least a screen guard on. You have the volume rocker there, the mouthpiece, the hole to open the back flap, and then here your power button, and then micro USB 2.0 port and the 3.5mm jack. Behind you have that 5MP camera accompanied by an LED flash, GV branding, and the speaker grill. You can open the back flap from here, and inside you'll see the 1650 mAh battery here, dual SIM, and your micro SD card slot right over there. Yeah. So that's about it. It feels very plastic, but then I guess for the price point, this is more than good enough. It actually looks quite decent, more than decent, except for the plastic, the design element and all, the way they have created this extra space, for the camera and the LED, and then this nice accent gives the phone a very good looking, as if it's actually made of metal. You see all and everything. So good. I like this. 4,300. It's really good. So the JSP 47 runs on Android KitKat 4.4.2, and it's pretty much the stock Google ROM, which is a good thing because this phone only has 512 MB of RAM. So you do not want to put a skin on top of this to make this more and more laggy. Very little memory, and also a very entry-level processor, dual core 1.2 GHz processor. However, because it's almost a stock ROM here, you actually see it's quite fun. It's quite seamless and light actually for everyday usage. However, we've seen that if you're playing games or if you're doing some heavy multitasking, that time it lags a lot. Although also in some transactions, let's say for example if you're browsing a file inside the Dropbox app, in those times it while scrolling mainly it lags a lot. But apart from that, for main let's say while calling, it does not delay, and all other keyboards and everything, even in browsing it's fast enough. So I'll straight away take you to the settings, and then about phone you can see 4.4.2, and as far as storage is concerned, 4 GB of internal storage. There you see you have about 2.5 GB available. You could install maybe one very big game, or maybe 1 or 2 big games on the internal storage, and you have pretty much the all the Google native Android apps like Gmails and YouTubes and stuff. You also have a Jivi App Store and Jivi Store, but I've never used it. I generally go to Play Store and install all my apps really. Some of the other third-party apps like Label and that Maxthon or whatnot. We have the dialer there. Nothing much to talk about. You must have already seen all this, the default Google keyboards and everything. Important thing is the camera, which actually is a very basic camera, but still it's a 5MP camera. It's an autofocus camera, which is a good thing. Getting an autofocus 5MP camera at 4,300 is really commendable, and that's how you switch to front camera. It's pretty dark, you can see, but still it's only 0.3MP camera. The great thing is that it does not lag much. See, again, mainly thanks to the Google interface, but still it does not lag much. You can start your video from here, and then some of the other things like panoramas and stuff. Yeah, so check out the image and video quality. Well, they are very soft, and lag details even under enough light, both photos and videos. The videos are soft, not very sharp. There is no fuzziness as such. The color renditions are good, but it's not very natural. Mainly because of the lack of details, you do not get to see the exact sharp natural colors. But I think still it's definitely not gonna be a primary camera, but to capture an information, I think this camera could be good enough. Here the default KitKat browser that scores 404 out of 555, which is again I would say quite decent actually, if not exquisite. I'm gonna check out the sound output. The sound output is just about loud enough, but it crackles a lot at the full volume. You still have the bass intact, but the treble is not much there. You have your movie studio project and all, and I wanted to show you a movie to see how it actually sound and look. So now we are looking at the 3D surround sound and the vocals. Also see, although it's an IPS screen, but it's actually pretty reflective and has a very poor viewing angle from there. So even the vocals are nice, although not the loudest. So overall, it's a good enough music output. The user interface is good enough generally. We did some benchmark testing, and well, as expected, it scores below average. You see, AnTuTu score, it scores well below Zenfone 5 and Mi 2 now. Zenfone 5 is not much expensive than this, almost twice, but still it's twice. So your multi-core score there 736, browser score again towards the last, metal score towards the last, only 1019 in iStorm Extreme, when you have the top devices scoring over 10,000. So benchmark scores are really not great, but we didn't expect it to be at this price point. We also tried to play a couple of games like the Trigger 2 or FIFA 15. It actually played FIFA 15 very smoothly, not much lag and stuff. In that Trigger 2 also it plays it quite decently, lagging at times, skipping very occasional frames, but in no way unplayable. So the bottom line is, I would say this guy makes immense sense if you cannot spare more than, let's say, 4,000, 4,500, because at that price point you get very basic phones really. At that price point we were amazed to see that it does not lag that much. It has a decent processor, although not that much memory. It also played our games quite well. The sound output is good. The camera is, well, it's not very good. I mean, it won't be able to capture anything in art form, like you do not go out and do photography with this camera, but then it's still good enough to capture the information. And yeah, even the design elements, and although it's very plasticky, but still it looks good from a distance. Even it fits nicely into your hand. You don't get much in 4,300. I think the next decent device should be the Redmi 2 or the Moto E, which go about 3,000 more expensive than this. So 3,000 is big money for many people, and these phones are actually targeted towards those. So maybe you already have a decent enough phone and you wanted a second phone just to carry your extra number and do not want to spend extra money, or do not want to spend much. So that at that case this phone makes sense. Or even for those mass market, a large audience, a large probable customer base in India probably can only spend about this much. So in 4,300 you're getting a pretty decent phone here. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this phone, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel for more such awesome content in future. Thank you.